Hello, my name is Benjamin Ogden, U.S. Army Colonel and Assistant Professor of Strategic Space Studies at the U.S. Army War College. Along with Professor Michele Devlin, I wanted to provide you with an overview on why integrating the Arctic, Antarctica, and space in area studies education is crucial for graduate institutions and relevant communities of interest, such as the Scientific Committee for Antarctica Research. The Arctic, Antarctica, and space not only share the label of being remote regions, their physical and strategic similarities can and should inform how we educate graduate students studying different disciplines in each of the respective regions. There are four common traits that are mutually beneficial and urge deeper research and study in all three regions. First, advanced research needs to consider environmental similarities as a foundational element. Each region consists of harsh environments that make human activity difficult and even impossible in some cases. Extreme cold temperatures, long periods of sunlight and darkness, the tyranny of distance, and austere conditions dominate these landscapes equally, greatly limiting the types of activity that are possible there. Additionally, space and the polar regions both suffer from separate yet similar negative effects derived from reckless human activity. While unregulated global behavior has led to serious climatic changes in the polar regions, parallel unregulated global behavior in space has created a concerning amount of space debris that threatens our ability to utilize certain orbits. Environmental emergencies caused by human behavior exist in each of these regions, and only cooperative international action will solve them. These environmental similarities demand deeper study so that current and future participants can use shared techniques and procedures to overcome these hazardous conditions and accomplish their overall strategic objectives. Next, each of these remote regions provides unlimited scientific value that needs to be sustained. Outer space, the Arctic, and Antarctica are synonymous with human exploration and fulfilling our sense of discovery. These areas are international laboratories that enhance a wide range of scientific disciplines and fields of study. The unique physical environments discussed previously fuel our scientific curiosity and offer unique conditions in which to conduct our experimentation. Further, much of the science taking place in these regions occurs in a more collaborative and international fashion, which allows for greater and more rapid consensus and information sharing. Rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, machine learning, human-machine teaming, and robotics stand to decrease some of the physical barriers and increase the rate of informational output so it can continue to influence the greater scientific enterprise and global community writ large. Keeping science as a cornerstone objective in each of these regions is imperative to tackling the most pressing problems for humans today. Third, the international treaty structure, specifically for Antarctica and space, share very similar origins and legal pedigree that must be examined in tandem in the new geopolitical landscape. In fact, the outer space and Antarctica were equally valued during the Cold War. That the Outer Space Treaty of 1967 was designed largely from the same principles that make up the Antarctica Treaty of 1959, and both treaties still govern their respective activities today. Concepts encouraging peaceful uses of these areas and promoting the free exchange of information, while forbidding intentional interference, military basing, claims of sovereignty, and nuclear weapons placement still exist as legal tenets. While the conditions outlined in both treaties are still relevant, most would agree that neither treaty is sufficient to properly govern the increasing participation, changing activity, and evolving competition that is unfolding. Updating the governance structures in space and Antarctica is imperative for international stability, and emerging legal scholars should not study one without the other. Finally, all three areas are of vital national interest to the United States and many like-minded nations seeking to increase their international status. So, fluency in their similarities provides a necessary foundation for students of political science and foreign policy. The most visible evidence for rising strategic interest is the growth in international presence and participation, despite the existing physical barriers mentioned. State and non-state actors alike seek to gain a foothold in each region due to the political, scientific, economic, and even commercial advantages it brings. Achieving orbit or arriving at polar destinations improves national prestige on the world stage and improves geopolitical standing. Advancements in technology make natural resource extraction from polar ice caps, the lunar surface, or even asteroids a realistic objective that would surely boost the economic and financial power of any nation or private company. The spread of diplomatic, informational, and economic activity in these remote areas will result in heightened national security concerns, leading to the need for military activity as competing states seek various positions of advantage. So, aligning the educational aspects of these areas would help advise government leaders properly as they look to set future policy moving forward. Thank you for allowing me to provide a quick summary on this important topic, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.